Greetings, GISD community. This is Dr. Stewart with another Student Spotlight. Today, I have with me Matlide Ruezga, 6th grader here at Gainesville Intermediate. Matilde, how are you doing today?
Great, and you?
I am doing just fine, thank you. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for agreeing to do this interview with me. I love learning lots about our kids, okay? With that being said, let's jump into our questions, okay? All right. So, tell us about your family, your mom, dad, brothers, sisters, and any pets that you may have.
So we're five. My dad has his own company. My mom works at the HHSC office.
Mm-hmm.
My brother, he's a 10th grader in the Gainesville Junior High School.
Okay.
My sister, she's an 8th grader at the Gainesville Junior High. And I have 4 dogs.
Awesome. You got 4 dogs?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of dogs do you have?
They're all French bulldogs.
French bulldogs. So I take it you have a love for French bulldogs.
Yeah.
So, Matilde, tell me something you did this past summer.
We went to the lake. We had a lot of fun. We were swimming. We got this paddle board, and we were cooking some food in the lake.
Okay. So it sounds like you had a good time.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you love about yourself, and what is something that you're really proud of?
I love being able to speak 2 languages.
Okay.
And I'm really proud of that I can be in advanced math.
Okay. So, what languages do you speak?
I speak Spanish and English.
Okay. Fluent in Spanish?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you talk about the math class, the advanced math class, which I think is an awesome offering for our 6th grade students. Tell me a little bit more about it. How has your experience been in that advanced math class?
It has been really good. I have a great teacher, Mr. Harris.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's better for me because I get to learn more.
Yes. And I would agree. Helps to kind of stretch you, and as one student put, get you out of that comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad to hear that. So what activities or hobbies do you like to do when you're not in school?
Maybe do crafts with my sister and my mom, or just practice my math facts, or something has to do with math too.
Well, you know what? I knew there was a reason I like you. I'm a former math teacher, so to hear a student say that they like mathematics, that's music to my ears, okay? All right, so friends are an important part of all of our lives. What does it mean to be a good friend?
A good friend means to be caring, supportive, and being loyal to your friend.
So, and I agree with you 1,000%. So why is it important to be kind to your friends?
It's important because you get to create a safe environment, a positive environment that creates a great friendship between.
And I would agree. I'm many, many years older than you, but many of the friendships that I hold near and dear to myself, current date, were formed when I was your age. And we've been together for quite some time. And so I agree with you 1,000%. So now, let's talk about school. I understand you are in UIL academics. What events are you preparing for, and why did you choose those?
I'm currently in mathematics and in number sense. I chose it because I think I love doing both of them because it's math. I'm really into math.
Well, I can tell you, Matilde, I can see you being an awesome, awesome math teacher. So when you graduate from high school and go off to college and get your degree, look me up. We're going to get you a job, all right? All right, so in 6th grade, you start taking electives like band, choir, and art. Tell me about what classes you're taking and why you picked them.
I'm taking Spanish 1 because in the future I want to take more classes like in my high school, junior high.
So you're working on getting that Spanish 1 credit now?
Yeah.
Okay. And that will help create that will free up your calendar, your schedule once you get to high school. Actually, it'll start in junior high and then spiral over to high school as well. So that's super exciting. Who has been your favorite teacher throughout GISD so far, and why?
I loved all my teachers, but if I had to choose one, maybe Miss Craig.
Okay, and why? Why her?
She was a great teacher. She was really supportive. She was really funny, and she helped me a lot with my math.
Okay, so I think I know the answer to this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. What is your favorite class this year, and what do you love about it?
It's a Spanish 1.
Spanish 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you love about it?
I love that I can be with all my friends. I can help other kids because they don't know Spanish in that class, and it makes me feel really good about helping them.
So what do you think is an important quality for a good teacher to have?
understanding and positive with you.
Because, I mean, there's going to be many times where there's concepts that you don't understand. They also need to probably exhibit a little patience, you know. Okay, thank you. If you could change any rule at school, which one would it be and why?
I would change the 3 minutes between periods. I think that's not that much time, and I've experienced it myself. So I sometimes get late to my classes because they have to go from one part of the school to the other part.
Okay. So now that we've talked about school, let's have a little fun. What is something that makes you happy?
Making my friends trust me, like my friends trusting me, makes me really happy. That they have, like they can trust me and talk about me, what they care about, how they feel, what they need. Makes me really happy.
Well, you sound like a great friend. I mean, to be, trustworthy and being able to speak to as well. So, those, again, great qualities of a friend. So, tell me about your TV show, your favorite TV show or movie.
I like Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls? Why?
It's, I think it's really funny, and it gives you a lot of life lessons.
Now, if you had to eat only one food for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Tamales or pozole, because I grew up eating those and are like my favorite food.
So, Matilde, let's fast forward. You're a young lady in the 6th grade. Before you know it, of course, next year you transition to the junior high, and then you go to the high school, go to the big leagues. And I'm telling you, in the blink of an eye, you'll be walking across that stage. And so, what are you most excited about going to junior high next year?
I think I'm trying to take pre-algebra and honor classes if I can.
So, on the flip side of that, what makes you nervous about going to the junior high school?
Mostly nothing, but getting lost in the hallways is really tricky because I've seen my sister there, and I don't think I can do that.
Well, it's no different than every time you've transitioned, when you've gone from Edison to Chalmers, Chalmers to here, from here to the junior high. I'm telling you, all you need is about a good week, and you got wonderful staff there, great principals, and you'll have some of your older students that can help direct you as well. But I'm sure after about that week, you'll kind of gather your bearings and know how to get from one portion of the building to the next. So you'll be okay. So are there any particular career fields that interest you as of right now?
Business and industry or cosmetology. They interest me. I'm interested in those because I love to do makeup, nails, hair, everything of that. And I want to have my own business of those things in the future.
Okay. Which are both programs of study that we have at the high school. So, as you take all these advanced level classes at these younger ages, these younger grades, it's going to help free your schedule up to take more classes like this as you get into high school. So, and my final question is, how can you, Matilde, make the world a better place?
I actually try to spread kindness in between every day, every period. I try to talk to people if they feel sad, to make them feel good, make them a compliment or something, just to make them have a better day.
Well, and that's an awesome thing to do because, in today's world, so many times, we see people who do the opposite. Instead of trying to encourage people and to, provide them with a kind word, you see many times the opposite that is taking place. Instead of me trying to pick you up, I'm trying to knock you down. So I'm glad to hear that, you as a young lady, pride yourself in trying to help people feel better and try to, be an encourager for our students here at the intermediate campus. Well, Ms. Matilde, that really concludes all of the questions that I have for you. You've done a lot of, you've answered a lot of questions, and it's been very, very, you seem to be a very, very impressive young lady. It's been exciting to get to know a little bit more about you. But I always like to offer the students an opportunity to ask me any questions that they may have. Do you have a question for me today?
How long have you been a
superintendent?
Superintendent, sorry.
Okay.
And have you enjoyed it?
Okay. Well, great question. How long have I been a superintendent and have I enjoyed it? So this is my 8th year as a superintendent. Okay. This is the only job that I've had as a superintendent. My previous role, I was the deputy superintendent, which meant I was the second in charge. Um, I have absolutely loved my job. Coming to Gainesville, Texas, it was Gainesville is the smallest district that I've worked in personally, which for me is good because you could easily be the superintendent of a district with 100 schools and 100 principals, and you don't know all your staff, you don't know your APs, and you don't even know a lot of your kids. Being in a much smaller district has allowed me to work very closely with our students, to get to build relationships with my students, to get to know a lot of my staff members. I'm not going to sit here and say I know every one of my teachers because I don't, but I know a good number of teachers that since I've been here over the last 7 years. This is my 8th year. Of course, I know all of my principals, all of my assistant principals, but it also provides a unique opportunity for me to be a little bit more connected to the community. And that for me is something that's very, very near and dear to my heart, is being not only the face of GISD, but also to be able to go out into our community and work with our community on how do we integrate, community and schools. How do we merge the two so that we work together in a collaborative manner. So I have absolutely loved my job as the superintendent of schools here for the past 7 years, and look forward to many years to come. Well, Matilde, I just want to say you keep being you. You're a very impressive young lady. It's super exciting for me to watch you grow. We've been together. You're in 6th grade, so I've been with you every year you've been in school here in Gainesville ISD. I've been your superintendent, and I look forward to watching you as you transition to the junior high, where I know you'll continue to do great things. You'll take more honors classes, and then when you get to high school, then you can start taking advantage of those dual credit classes that are going to help you to, you know, gain that, get experience in that business side of the house, while also the cosmetology side of the house, so that when you do graduate, you're ready to begin the process of starting and owning your own business. I look forward to seeing that. Okay, just remember, you just got to give me a haircut when you get your shop. Okay, all right. Gainesville ISD community, Matlide Ruezga, 6th grade student here at Gainesville Intermediate School.